Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today we are doing another HTML class, and this is class 3, and let's just jump on into it, into the code itself. Now, as far as this goes, I'm getting into the list, and you can actually see right here what we're going to be focusing on. And what we have is, at this time up here, is two different lists: order lists and unordered lists. So, for example, if I wanted to do something, a list of items, so it might say desk, chair, TV, and maybe it's a grocery list or whatever it may be, and I have a order list, which is the numbers. Basically what happens here is, let's go ahead and open up this. We have the number and then whatever item, and then with the unordered list it has the bulletin points, the little period looking things, and then the actual stuff. So that's just something to know. It's that type of list. It's fairly simple. Notes with the actual thing, and for those of you who didn't catch in my previous class, is I am starting to comment things on here, so it makes it easier for you. But just note that this is the order list. It opens up as OL, order list, and it closes with OL. With the unordered list, it's UL and closes with UL. Note that both the ordered list and unordered actually has the same in the middle as far as LI, and that's just something to note. Note that, so the first thing on this is it's at the top, the second and second place, and goes down from there. So note that. So now, what about tables? This is a very common thing that's used, and I'm going to use this as an example. So what we made here is a multiplication table right here. 1 times 1 is 1, and goes down the line, and for the multiplications, something you probably had to go through when you were in school. How would you make a table to show information or whatever it may be? Well, what it takes is the following code. Is you have to define the table itself, and you don't have to have a border. So what happens if you don't? Just taking a look at it, it just gets rid of the border all entirely. But this is fairly important. It keeps it in that. Now I want to point something out. So let's go ahead and bring that back, and let's get rid of that. Just want to point something out. You can do some interesting things if you get rid of the table part of this code. But with this being said, it's best to have it in there. Now, as far as the border goes, all the border does is put a border around it, and that way you can actually see the individual blocks. Because yes, this is only just a handful of blocks, but let's say that the information in it is vast, maybe a lot of text, a lot of colors, or something else that goes in play, but it's very fast. Well, you need to be able to separate them up between each, and that way the person can actually understand them, and that's where the border comes in. You can go and choose any size border you really want. So like right here, 9, and you can see that it gives a nice thick border, but at least do 1, and it will just make things easier. So for the row, so we got the row. What we have here is TR is the opening, and the closing for TR. So TR is table row, very important. And then the actual blocks itself, you have the TD, and obviously open and close. In the middle of the block, that's where you place the actual what information you want there. So in this case, there's 000, and in this case, multiplication tables don't have 0 on them. So with this, 1 and higher is what's needed. So that's why that's zeroed out. So it's relative to the information I'm trying to give in that little bit. So with that, whenever you're making a actual block, is TD. When you're making a row, is TR. And let's say, for example, if I messed up and took this out all entirely. So we got one row that is short. That's all that will happen, is it will actually go ahead and take that one row out. Again, that's all that will happen. Or not row, but the one block out. That's all that will happen, is it will just take that one block out. So it won't really mess things up that massively, but it is something worth noting if you're going to be dealing with this stuff. So let's go ahead and put that back in there. And that way it fixes itself. So to keep it easy, I'm just keeping this video short, and next one we're going to get a little bit more advanced things. But as far as that goes, if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you next video, and I hope you have a great day.